The second poem I want to share with you is by Detroit poet Robert Hayden, who lived from 1913 to 1980 and was born in, grew up in the Black Bottom neighborhood of Detroit that has now been replaced by I-75 and a variety of industrial facilities. But rather than tell you too much, I want to let Hayden tell the poem in his own words.
Here is a poem that comes directly out of my boyhood in Detroit, and it's called Those Winter Sundays. Sundays, too, my father got up early and put his clothes on in the blue-black cold. Then, with cracked hands that ached from labor in the weekday weather, made bank fires blaze. No one ever thanked him. I'd wake and hear the coals splintering breaking. When the rooms were warm, he'd call, and slowly I would rise and dress, fearing the chronic angers of that house, speaking indifferently to him who had driven out the coal, and polish my good shoes as well. What did I know? What did I know of love's austere and lonely offices?
I don't want to put too many words on someone else's very carefully chosen ones. But I think Hayden captures here something that is both much smaller and more intimate and also much bigger than what we've been trying to do in the course. But at our best, we were trying to get at some of what I think he captures here. And in the character of the father who thanklessly does the small tasks that need to be done, I think we capture something about how to live our own lives in the face of difficulty. And I think what it says to us in its own way, and it says obviously many, many more things besides, was that even the unnoticed things that we do, even the small things that we do, these are important. And even if our agency doesn't permit us to change policies, to move mountains, it does permit us to make a difference, even if no one notices, even if nobody cares. I'm reminded in this of something we read by Andre Perry in his book Know Your Price about 4 weeks ago, when Perry said that just because we can't do everything doesn't mean that we can't do something. Our challenge is to find out what the sphere is where we can do that something, whether it is something small, like a father who polishes his son's shoes, who makes the house warm, despite all of the other obstacles, or something on a bigger, more macro scale. No matter what the sphere is, our challenge is to find out what we can do and then to do it. As I've tried to think about what I need to do, there is one other poem that has haunted my thoughts this semester. It's by a poet named Mary Oliver, and we'll read that in the next video.